LeBron James has been getting laughs his whole career. Every city he goes to, he brings the fans to tears with his on and off court comedic antics. Whether it's wheelbarrowing Dwayne Wade in Miami or hopping in front of TV cameras in Cleveland, King James will stop at nothing to get a good laugh. Since his most recent move to Los Angeles, he's barely had time to get settled in to his new city, but we can already tell nothing has changed in the jokes department. LA, get ready to laugh. Here are 7 funny LeBron moments as a Laker. Before we get started, tell me, who's the funniest NBA player of all time? Is it LeBron, or does somebody else have him out-pranked? Leave it in the comments, and let's go to number 7. Number 7, ball is stuck. LeBron is a helpful gentleman. He's put this on display through a laundry list of philanthropic efforts he's dedicated himself to during his career. Through the LeBron James Family Foundation, he has donated millions to different charities, mostly focusing on those that support disadvantaged youth. He also started a school in Akron, Ohio to help at-risk children get a good education and get set up for a successful life. But the helping hands don't stop when James laces up and takes to the floor. For instance, in a game with the Trailblazers, the ball gets lodged atop the backboard. LeBron takes personal responsibility for the continuation of this game, so he grabs onto the rim and rattles the entire goal to shake the ball down. The athleticism required to make this happen is impressive. But it's not quite enough as the ball remains stuck behind the backboard. So the trusty broomstick comes to our rescue, and look at that. One of the greatest athletes of all time is the one manning the push broom to rescue the basketball. Number 6, Anthony Davis tweet. During the LeBron era in Los Angeles, it seems prudent of the team to go ahead and sell the farm to put a team together around this superstar who can cash in on some serious wins in the short term. When LeBron James is in your city, it is not the time to worry about the future. This is exactly what the Lakers did in acquiring Anthony Davis. Davis, a Chicago native who played for John Calipari at Kentucky, was drafted number 1 overall by New Orleans in 2012 and has been nothing short of amazing during his NBA career. Not only is he a 7-time All-Star, a huge scoring threat, solid defender, and a voracious rebounder, Anthony Davis was also a national champion in his only NCAA season and was a gold medalist in the 2012 London Olympics. So he's a stellar player who also knows how to win big games. He also shares an agent with LeBron, and the two have been trying to pair up for a while. So this seems like the perfect match to take the Lakers dynasty into the next decade. But the Lakers came under some criticism for the players they traded for Davis when they did strike a deal with the Pelicans. New Orleans picked up Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks from the Lakers to make this exchange, leaving some thinking that the Lakers got the short end of the stick. So LeBron, the ever-active Twitter enthusiast, trolled all the naysayers when he tweeted this out after Davis laid waste to his former team with a 46.13 rebound performance. Number 5, more LeBron Davis. So now that the duo are finally on the same team, it seems to be working out just fine. As indicator of their future success as teammates, in addition to their fantastic athleticism, is the ability these players have to stay loose, have a good time, and keep the game fun. They display this not too serious attitude even during warm-ups. As we see here, LeBron and Davis take turns taking snaps and running receiver routes as they prepare for the upcoming contest. Number 4, Howard High Five. Another big man in LeBron's life is 6'10" Dwight Howard. Howard was drafted into the NBA 1 year after LeBron, and finally the long and winding roads of their careers has brought them to the same team. Toward the end of the game that the Lakers had in the bag, LeBron reaches for a high five from the big guy who either doesn't see the offer or intentionally snubs King James. Without missing a beat, LeBron fills the void with a self-high five. Number 3, Magic. David Blaine puts on a card trick display for Lakers players and personnel. LeBron and Anthony Davis even hang on to Blaine's wrist to make sure there's no funny business, but the trick still leaves LeBron speechless. Number 2, hitting the weights. LeBron's explosive play and longevity is due in large part to his dedication to strength and conditioning and keeping his body operating at the highest level. It's said that he drops something like $1 million a year just maintaining his body. James even spends his birthday hitting the weights, as we see in this selfie video. His conduct in the weight room is very similar to the court. He oscillates between laser-focused and hilarious jokester. Here we get a glimpse of King James firsthand messing around with teammates and trainers and laughing uncontrollably in between sets. Number 1. Kevin Hart. Comedian Kevin Hart is downright hilarious. He's made a name for himself as a stand-up comedian as well as a very funny actor. With his wild success and massive paychecks came a mansion in the wealthiest part of LA and many courtside tickets to Lakers games. At one such game, Anthony Davis grabbed a steal right before halftime and threw up a last-second buzzer beater. He missed the shot, but what he did not miss was Kevin Hart's lap as he tumbled out of bounds. One more thing you might already know about Kevin Hart, he's short. So at 5'4" and towering near 7-footer, Anthony Davis completely dwarfs the tiny comedian. But if that wasn't enough, LeBron sprints over and adds himself to the pile before heading to the locker room for halftime. I hope you found those hilarious LeBron moments amusing. He's only been in Los Angeles for a couple of years at this point, so if he hangs around for a while, we are in for a lot of laughs and maybe even a championship or two. That's it for today, but there's plenty more where this came from. It can all be yours if you just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Be well, my friends, and we'll see you next time right here on Terrific Tens.